Hi, and welcome to our video of a lap around Lake Annecy in France. And why not subscribe so you don't miss any of our forthcoming adventures. So our trip will start and finish in Annecy. We'll be covering roughly 25 miles or 40 kilometres. We'll be taking a clockwise route around the lake, taking in different destinations, rest places and stopovers, and of course the views. So without further ado, let's hit the road. So we're starting in Annecy and we're just crossing the River Verthier with the old town on the left and the quayside that leads to the lake on the right. There's a 30km speed limit along this section, and there's a fair few cyclists and us tourists as well. So you can follow this route. I'll be popping up this map on our left hand side that tracks us as we go around the lake. But for now, let's enjoy this tree lined avenue. In case you're interested, this was shot on the 11th of September 2018. One of the things I wanted to show you with this video is that this route is actually very cycle friendly. As you can see to the right there is a dedicated cycle lane. But for us taking the easy option, you can see the view to the right is not spoilt. And there's that handy map again so you can see where we are. Isn't this glorious? All it needs is the perfect soundtrack. What would yours be? Leave us a comment below. And now we pass through Menthon-Saint-Bernard. And just so you know where we are, I'll pop that map up again. If you've not got the beautiful lake to your right, then you've got the stunning mountains to your left. I think that's what makes this such a beautiful drive. We're now passing through Talloires. Now I know I'm not pronouncing these correctly, I'll guarantee it, so I'll pop the name up with the map. Remember I said how cycle friendly this route is? Well, I've just noticed that the cycle trail actually ends here, but I still think it's a pleasant way to see the lake. Now I really don't want to get stuck behind this lorry, so I think it's time to take a break, take a leg stretch and possibly a photo opportunity. I also took the opportunity to launch the drone, but one thing I noticed was, above me, outshot, are paragliders enjoying the views, so I kept this low and created this pan for us. So time to hit the road again. This was our only stop on the lap, and I think the total journey time was about an hour and 15 to maybe an hour and a half. We kept it nice and slow and enjoyed the route. I wanted to show you this section because I wanted to show you how much parking there was and how many roadside stops. Now remember, this is a Tuesday morning in early September. I would imagine in the summer periods this is much busier, but there does seem to be plenty of places to pull over and enjoy the lakeside views. Now we've passed the southern end of the lake, but the landscape is still no less impressive. And look at that, a beautiful British built Triumph TR6. And now we reach the southern tip of our journey and turn right towards Lake Annecy, exploring the western edge of the lake as we head north. Once again, there's plenty of places to pull over, to stop and explore the lake. Now I would say on this side of the route we noticed there was more hedges and you had less views of the lake. But I wouldn't say it was a complete disaster, as you'll see. And there were some pretty little places he passed along the route. One thing I would say is on this side of the lake you seem to come across more heavy goods vehicles. Not to say the other side didn't have any, but it just seemed that this was a busier side. And what a beautiful day for a drive. It also seemed quite popular to stop off for a picnic, so why not pick up something before you head out, or pick up something from Verrier en route. So as we head back to town, I think you can see it's a fairly easy and straightforward route around the lake, really stress free. You've then got the beautiful Annecy to discover. Did you catch our video on that? And now we return to town. And finally, one last view of the lake. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and happy travels.